everybody, it's Karen coming back at you on YouTube, and today I'm in a cemetery, Soldier Cemetery in particular. Two reasons why I wanted to choose this location. Recently, there's been a lot of publicity about President Trump putting down soldiers, putting down veterans, even though President Trump has gone really farly above helping our veterans in the country. So my view is bringing you here where the cemetery is, a very old cemetery, dating back to 1859, for instance, veterans who fought for this country, and putting it out there that the president has been there for the soldiers, and he would do anything to protect our vets, as my family and I would do anything to protect our vets, because if it weren't for our veterans, we wouldn't be where we are today, free. The other reason I wanted to do a quick YouTube clip today is because I'm hearing so much more about mail-in voting. As we all know, tomorrow Congress comes back from vacation, and obviously we already know the stance that the Democrats are going to be taking again. You know, not wanting to budge in the negotiations, which I really hope they do see what Americans need, which are what the Republicans and President Trump are pushing for: stimulus. And everybody's ears perk up when you hear stimulus, which is needed for the American people, myself included. The stimulus has helped us financially, like many Americans, get through this pandemic with the China virus. And the biggest problem I'm having, besides the trillions of dollars the Democrats are asking for, mail-in voting. My philosophy right there: if you can go to a market, if you can go to church, you can go vote in person. I get it if you're disabled to the point where you can't get out of your house. I respect that 150%. But if you can get up, like I said, go to the grocery store, go to Walmart, go to, Hannaford's, any type of store, then you can get up and vote in this election. This is going to be one of the most important elections, in my opinion, in U.S. history, because we're going against a socialist Democratic view, which I never thought I would say in all of my life. I never thought I would look at the Democratic Party as socialist, with the Republicans, who have been there time and again since Trump took office in general. Anything that he promised before he was elected, he's followed through with. So we need to stand up as Americans for our rights. Think about the Second Amendment. There's a lot going on about the Second Amendment with guns. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. You've got to get out there. You've got to vote. Mail-in voting can be so fraudulent, just from what I was reading. I see it. I researched it. Mail-in voting, number one, it's the most vulnerable to being altered, stolen, or forged. Look at Paterson, New Jersey. They're being investigated because of election fraud. And there's people right now who are being criminally investigated due to that. There's a higher rejection rate with mail-in voting. The UPS sometimes love them to pieces, but they not delivered on time, miscarried. People want to get their ballots in way ahead of the election day. Look at Wisconsin and Maryland, for instance, when I looked it up. Voters were not getting their ballots in time to get to the polls. 2016, prime example. Approximately 130 million people voted. Do you think that the United States Post Office can keep up with 130 million? No, they can't. My grandmother used to call the United Post Office the Pony Express. But obviously they work hard for what they do, and I have a lot of respect for mail deliverers, a lot. Liz Harrington of Fox News also has concerns that it will be fraudulent if we do mail-in voting. And it's a way for the Democrats to cheat, if you really think about it. The Pew Research Center did a big test, big theory, which was proven. 24 million registers were not valid, and 1.8 million were dead voters. So that's like my father, who passed away, God rest his soul, in 1993, getting a ballot to register. Come on, get up, get to the ballot, vote. Mail-in voting, not good. Other reason I brought you cemetery. Mail-in voting needs to be dead on arrival. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And President Trump gets why we can't have mail-in voting. Fraud. You really think Biden, Sleepy Joe, and Camilla have a chance in winning this election if we were to go out there and vote? No, they don't. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who want Biden to win, ride in with Biden. I respect people's opinions. I will never say differently. But think about what can happen to this country if we do the mail-in voting. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's it for today. Like, dislike, subscribe, notification bell. God bless President Trump, and God bless America.